Hey there, Teddy here. And if you've seen my videos, you know that I like the fucking Sega Genesis. I have a fucking console and I still fucking play it today. Occasionally I go on eBay and try and find some games that I'd like to get. And recently I saw the fucking Sega Nomad, which is fucking awesome. It's a fucking Sega Genesis in the palm of your fucking hand. You just plug Sega Genesis games in them and play them wherever you go. It's awesome. I really want to get one. But the prices are like $100 or so. They're kind of expensive. And I'm thinking, do I really need another fucking Sega Genesis? My Sega Genesis still works fine. I mean, you gotta wiggle the cord in the back, until you get it just right. Then it plays just fine. But my problem is the fucking Nintendo. I mean, look at this thing. See, you fucking put the game in, and nothing happens. You could fuck with this thing all fucking day, and it's just never gonna fucking play. I got all these fucking cartridges, but I can't fucking play them because the fucking Nintendo is a piece of shit. I mean, why do the cartridges slide in there? When every other fucking system you could possibly think of that uses cartridges, they all ka-chunk in the fucking top. From the Atari to the fucking Genesis, all of them. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, Nintendo even put out one that loaded the games from the top, but they're pretty fucking hard to find. So I found this thing called the FC Mobile Retro Mini, which is a tiny little handheld thing that can play Nintendo cartridges just like the Nomad. Like, that's fucking awesome. But look at that. Look how fucking huge those cartridges are. They fucking dwarfs the fucking thing you're holding. It's crazy. And there's a lot of cool two-player games on the NES. So fucking, if you want to do that, you gotta fucking hook up another controller to it. It's a mess. It's not gonna fucking work. What I want is a brand new Nintendo that fucking hooks up to the TV, and one that's not 20 fucking years old. Well, apparently there are a bunch on the market. A whole shitload. So, first thing we got is the FC Twin, which plays Nintendo games and fucking Super Nintendo games. And it works pretty well. It has Super Nintendo controllers and Super Nintendo ports, so you can plug other Super Nintendo controllers you might have into there. Maybe even the Super Nintendo mouse. I don't know. But the problem I've heard about the FC Twin is that it doesn't play certain games. The problem is that it's FC Twin, which means Super Famicom, which is a Japanese name for Nintendo. Japanese have Famicom instead of Nintendo, Mega Drive instead of Sega Genesis, and the fucking PC Engine instead of TurboGrafx 16, but whatever. The point is that the FC Twin is compatible with Japanese games. So some of your American games, they just aren't gonna fucking work on this machine, and that sucks. That means that some of the games in your fucking collection aren't gonna work. That would piss me off if fucking Blaster Master didn't work and I spent $50 on this system. Seriously. Next we got the SGFC Dual Action Video Console, which, this one is designed to play Nintendo games and Sega Genesis games. That sounds pretty fucking cool to me. Yeah, it comes with the fucking Sega Genesis controller. And, well, that's a problem right off the bat. Because the button layout for Sega Genesis games and the button layout for Nintendo games is different. I mean, it's a simple ABC thing. Genesis goes ABC, and the Nintendo controller goes BA. They're switched, so when you play fucking Super Mario, the run and jump buttons are gonna be switched on you. And that kinda sucks. And from what I understand, the SGFC Dual Action and the Gen X and whatever this thing is, they're all the fucking same thing. But they also have the same problem that the FC Twin has, is that it won't play all your fucking Nintendo games, and that's crap. But there's a new thing on the market called the Retro Duo. And apparently, this thing totally plays all the games. The Retro Duo apparently worked out all the bugs that the FC Twin had. And it plays your Super Nintendo and Nintendo games. No Genesis games, but that's okay, because my fucking Genesis still works. And I'd really like to crack out some of my old fucking Super Nintendo games. That would be cool. There's also a machine on the market that plays all three: Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo. It's the FC3 Plus. But from what I understand, they haven't worked out all the kinks with it playing all the fucking Nintendo games, even non-Japanese games. I don't know for sure if this one plays all the games. problem is still there from the fucking Gen X and the SGFC dual action, is that the controller is set up for the Genesis, but it also has the L and R buttons on top. And it says on the box that it doesn't work with any other controllers, only works with the controllers it comes with, so you can't even switch out the controllers. So even though it would be really awesome to have all my cartridge games on one fucking machine plugged into the TV, the FC3 Plus just isn't going to do it for me. It looks like the Retro Duo is your best bet for a brand new fucking thing to play in Nintendo games. Fucking throw in the Super Nintendo too. Yeah. I'd still like to get that Sega Nomad, because I would love to play fucking Road Rash on the fucking bus. That would be awesome.